What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross. I like games, and one of my favourite games at the moment, and I'm not even joking about this, one of my very favourite games right now is Solforge. I love Solforge. This is, of course, a sponsored tournament. I am being paid to enter this tournament. Let's be very clear. I know there was a little pop-up on the screen there when I started, but let's be clear and nice about that up front. It's sponsored. Don't care, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't matter how sponsored this tournament is, because I'm entering this. I didn't even know I didn't know it was a paid thing when I entered. I just went, yeah, man, I love Solforge. Let's do this. And then, yeah, it turned out that it's actually a sponsored thing. So, I love Solforge. We're in round 2. Round 1, spoiler alert, was heartbreaking because I lost on the very last turn after having game in hand turn 1 and turn 2 of the final cycle, then lost on turn 3. Very upsetting, but we're back now. We're playing against Pleasant Kenobi, and I've got a good feeling about this round. This round is gonna be better. I can feel it, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel it. All right, stream is started. Are you ready? Right, let's get my Forgeborn out. And then my discarded Forgeborn. Ooh, okay. I can deal with that. I mean, it sucks, but...
Look at what your deck, what your Forgeborn does, right?
I mean, you could do... It's got one really good skill, one okay skill, and one okay skill. It's not... The Forgeborn is not my favourite thing about this deck by a long shot. But unfortunately...
Sounds like you have a better idea of what you're doing than I do.
I've played a couple games with this deck. Oh, man, round 1, I'm still salty about round 1. Cycle 4, game in hand turn 1, thwarted. Game in hand turn 2, thwarted. Lost it turn 3. I'm still salty.
You have the game in hand, you say?
Well, as in I had a win condition, and then they played a card to ruin it for me. And then the next turn, I had a win condition, and they played one card to ruin it for me. And then they smashed me on the final turn. Like, hilariously so. Like, not even close. Right, so I click Setup. So, I just want to, I want to redeem myself. I'm fine going 1 and 2. I just want to win a game. That would be good. Right, it's on you.
I got absolutely destroyed in round 1.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I kind of hope that happens again.
Wow. So I get to go first, which is nice.
You do.
Bear with me 1 second. My dogs, my wife is away, which has made my life a living misery with my dogs. Just bear with me 1 second while I sort them.
Yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. So like in the previous round, I'm going to be chatting to my opponent, and every so often I'm going to mute my mic so I can chat to you guys. So the deal here essentially is we've got 3 turns per cycle, 4 cycles for the game. Whoever's got the Forge, that is this, so Pleasant Kenobi at the moment, we play 2 cards each. They play one.
Returned. I'm now going to read my cards.
So they play one, I play one, they play one, I play one, and then we go to combat, and then it's the next turn, 3 turns per cycle, 4 cycles, boom, game is over, and we're good to go. Because he's got the Forge, his cards go up to the front and they can deal damage this turn. Because I don't, my cards go to the back and they can block his creatures doing damage. But I cannot deal damage this turn unless I've got something with aggressive, which I don't. Okay, what have we got?
Okay.
Reinforced.
A spellcastery man.
Oh man, that's a suspiciously good dude. I don't really like that. Never mind. Right. Okay.
I'm going to actually just activate him as I play him to ping... Oh no, ignore me, it only hits creatures.
It only hits creatures, yeah. Yeah, I'm not loving it, honestly, but hey-ho. Can't win them all. Right. So I need to try and get rid of that thing, ideally. So... Okay, I don't like doing this. This is not getting full value. So I'm going to go Soul Reap, which deals 3 damage to your creature, and I gain 3 life. Really needed a beast in play to make the most of that.
That's your action.
Yeah, that's my action for the turn.
Okay.
I want to get a beast down, but this is such a good card, especially when you get to level 3, that I can't chance it. I've got to just play it.
it's time for the Epoch Soldier.
Nice. Okay, right. You haven't got any minions out, have you? No. Never mind. Right, so let's play a Tormenting Summoner. So it only does 1 damage. It's not going to get the reinforced. Okay, and you're only doing 2. Okay, so that's what we do. So we play Reinforced Summoner over here. And you don't have any minions, unfortunately, which is a little bit sad. And I'm going to activate it because I have played a spell this turn. So I get to play a mindless zombie minion. And I'm going to pop him down in this one. Okay.
Cool. Do we have someone for rules, or do you know? Can we activate during combat? Activate abilities?
You can only activate when it's your turn to play a card.
Right, okay, so I can't use my spellcaster before combat. Let's go to combat then.
Let's go to combat. So from the Reinforced Alamancer goes down, zombie takes 2, and then you take 1 and you deal 7, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah, so Tormenting Summoner goes down, you take a damage, we end turn, and I get the Forge. So now the turn comes over to me. And then, so now it's I play 1, he plays 1, I play 1, he's play 1. And then I basically get to do kind of, I get to play whichever cards I want. He's going to play the last card, but my card's going to tap the turn I play them, which is kind of a big deal. So I think what we do is we go Glowhive Siren, because I get extra health. And then Arrogant Ravager can come in as a big beast, or I can use Dreadbolt to just take out one of his creatures if I'm feeling a bit scared. So let's bring in Glowhive Siren. So I gain 4 health. And because I've gained 4 health, I gain 4 attack. And of course, I don't know how many of you have watched Game 1, but this is very much what my deck aims to do. It's not a quick, fast, hard-hitting deck or any of that. It's lots of playing out little minions and blocking, lots of gaining health, trying to just get a bit going where I can here and there. Oh, I know this dude, and I think my zombie's going down. Yep.
Uses deploy ability to shoot your minion for 3.
I kind of figured you probably would. I'm not happy about it, but I understand. So, I think that might be the play. So you've got a 7-4.
It's a 7-3 because it took a damage last time.
Of course it is. It's only got 3.
Can you see the numbers? I know my last round opponent couldn't see the numbers in the middle bar.
I can see the numbers, but the red are horrendous. I'm colorblind, so I can't really see the red.
Ah, okay.
But we live and learn. So you're dealing 7. I don't like you dealing 7. Right, in which case...
You're by saying
wait.
opponent to play gain life and green stuff.
Fleet Lasher needs to be back, yeah. So I am just going to use Dreadbolt and destroy your Epoch Soldier.
Yep, seems strong.
I don't really like it, honestly, but I needed to get rid of that thing off the board.
I'll play my stout specimen.
Fair one. So that's all of it. So then we go to combat. That does nothing. I deal 4. You deal 1. And because you took no damage, I take 1 from that dude.
No, I'm gonna do it to the creature, not to you.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I thought it was an automatic to the player. So I go down to 6. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I should shoot you because I lost my last round. People playing just green things that are much better when you're above starting life total. But maybe that's the whole Solforge Fusion strategy at this point. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I lost to a deck that wasn't doing that last time, so who knows? Right. Okay. Right, let's do that. So, let's go Om Nom Nom.
I've got the forge.
You've got the forge. Let's not do anything. I'm so bad at figuring out who's got the forge.
Is it the color blindness again?
No, it's stupidity.
Oh, okay. There's no counting for that, unfortunately.
I get too excited. I see my new hand, and I'm like, I want to play this card. And I'm like, it's not your turn, idiot. Okay, so you get to play a Gizmo from your Drix. That's fair enough. Okay. Now it's my go. Now I'm going to play an Om Nom Nom. And so I'm going to give -3 to... I think it's going to have to be Fleet Lasher, because then that goes away. And because I destroyed a creature, I get to play a mindless zombie minion. Now, I don't have the forward, so my creatures don't go up, but I think my best play next turn is using Sigmund Fraud. He's got aggressive, so he can go to the front and deal damage, but I can also activate it to give my other zombies +1 and give them aggressive. So Mindless Zombie will actually then do 4. So, yeah. So I think what I'll probably end up...
Now an 8/6.
Yeah, so
my bird.
I'll probably have to block that, but then I can deal 4 with a zombie. Okay, right. In which case... see, I could... No. No, it's not worth the risk. So let's go Sigmund Fraud... Wait, he should be at the back. Drix should...
Sigmund Freud?
Fraud. Yeah, there we go. So Sigmund Fraud...
Wait,
oh, sorry, I'm being an idiot. I keep forgetting that I've got the forge. You've got the forge, but you're only doing 1, so I'm gonna just let that go through. I don't really care. I'm gonna play Sigmund Fraud over here, and then he's got aggressive, and then I'm going to tap him to give my zombie aggressive and +1 attack.
Not the Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, and then I think that is all that I can do for this. So, starting from here, you take 4 damage from the zombie. I deal 4 to Stout Specimen and take 1 in return. Drix deals 1 to me. And Everflame Phoenix takes out Sigmund Fraud while taking 5 and remaining on 1. Which I'm not terribly happy about, frankly, but I couldn't actually kill it. Not while doing damage with a zombie, so... This is how we play.
Birds and gizmos, that's my strategy. Birds and gizmos.
The other option there, of course, was just taking out the Everflame Phoenix with the big thing, but I don't know. I like having a zombie. Now I actually do have the forge.
Oh, we missed a trigger earlier. How do we... Because you killed my spellcaster thing that gave me life, right?
No idea. No idea.
How do you want to play missed things? Are we just missing them, or we...
That's a question for Lucas. Because
Lucas, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I want to do what the rest of the
Trying to
tournament's
remember if
doing.
there was another creature on the board at that time.
Oh, of course, it's not from... I can't remember that far back. That's fine.
Yeah,
I thought
no,
you could...
yeah.
I thought it was my life total.
Well-
If it's creatures, we'll ignore it.
Yeah, we'll just ignore the trigger there. Although I think it was the Epoch Soldier was blown up with the Dreadbolt there anyways that next turn, if I'm rewinding it in my head. So in the end it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, right. If you're happy to do that, let's do that. Right. I hate these things, because I've only got to deal 1 to get rid of it, but I've got no way of just dealing 1 and doing something else, so I've got to actually deal with it, which I don't want to do. But I'm going to have to.
I'm alright with that.
No, I'm gonna have to go the awkward way. So I'm gonna play Om Nom Nom. I'm gonna give this thing -5/-5 to kill it, and then because it's dead, I'm gonna play me a bit of a mindless zombie. Yeah, I don't mind taking 1 damage off Drix. I'll be honest with you. Let's just do that. And this is a bit I love about Solforge.
Okay, I'm
because
gonna replace
Drix is kind of rubbish. I've got zombies, and look, I've got stuff I can pop down there. You know, that's going to be big. I might just Dreadbolt it. And then actually I'm in a really good position board-wise. I would quite like to get Arrogant Ravager up or one of these. You know, Group Meal I like. Okay, it's having a quick think. So, Mindless... See, Group Meal, I could play a Mindless Zombie, block, but not really do anything else. But then I could...
You both have access to your level 2
upgrade free cards.
Since you shuffle.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay, so... I'm going to... Okay, right, I'm going to need you in a minute, Lucas, because this is getting awkward. So, I'm going to play Group Meal, and lets me play a Mindless Zombie Minion. I'm going to play him here. Now, I've got 3 zombies in play, so I can upgrade 3 cards in my discard pile. So, Lucas, do I right-click my discard and go search?
Yes.
And my
However, I don't believe you have any level 1 cards in your discard pile, do you?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm just looking for.
Yeah, right-click and press search. You only have the 2 cards that you've played this turn, so inherently they'll both be a higher level than level 1.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have played that card then. But I've played it now because I'm an idiot. So let's just carry on. And then what I'm going to do is... Yeah.
You have an ability you can use, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to use the ability or whether I want to save it, which is where my decision is coming from. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Soul Rip, and I'm going to destroy a zombie, and I'm going to play an Arrogant Ravager.
Okay. Now, my recycling profit shouldn't be forward, by the way. I'll move that.
Cool.
Okay, I want to play a Reinforced Alamancer. And then I get to hold priority, right? So I'm going to activate it.
Yep. And you can deal 4 somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the thing you just played, the bear that's got 4 toughness. And also, while still holding priority, I'm going to activate my Ironbeard's first ability.
Which one? Okay, yeah. So you and all your creatures get 4 armor this turn. Well, we're going... Are you going to do anything else?
No.
Because we might as well just not bother with those, because essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to do 4 blocked by armor, 4 blocked by armor, 3 blocked by armor. So that's just a big...
So this turn bit, does that mean the armor that I get goes away?
Yes.
That is correct.
So it's just a one-time deal. So there's no point putting the counters out. They're just going to get immediately bumped. So that guy does 4 and my zombie goes away. That guy does 1 and that guy does 2 and my zombie goes down to 1 health.
No, he's a 4/8 because he replaced a minion.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's the color blindness coming in again. My apologies.
Okay, cool.
So he gets bumped and then
We'll trigger my Stout Specimen.
yeah, where do you want to put it?
I'm going to put it into the creature in front of it.
Cool.
Actually, no, sorry, I'll put it into your face. Sorry, my apologies.
Okay then.
Okay.
Now this is where things get a little bit awkward. I adore Summoning Council. End of the game, the level 3 gets me 2 Oak Father. But we're in cycle 2. So cards can only come around once per cycle. So if I don't play Summoning Council now, I can't upgrade it because I've played the card that can upgrade it. So it's not coming out as a level 3 at any point. Same with Grove Mother, which is awesome. But I want the level 2 Glove Hive Siren. And I really want the Soul Reap. So I might just have to accept that they're probably not coming out as big boys. But I can at least get rid of this Stout Specimen.
This is the level 2 one. I'm gonna actually now. I'm gonna whilst I've got priority. I'm gonna kill your creature that's in front of my other self person.
How? You got 2 mages in play.
Yeah,
Cool.
So it does 4 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I assume you've got a level 2 version of that kill spell from there. Or
Yeah.
you could. Sorry, I assume you could have the level 2 version of that kill spell.
And he's right. What I was basically planning to do was on my second card this turn, I was going to play the Soul Reap, get rid of this, but I was actually going to have bumped it up to a 19 health.
So you don't have it this turn. So playing around that's not necessary. But you might have a kill spell I don't know about, right?
Yeah, basically I was gonna potentially just bump off 19 damage in one go. It's very upsetting. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit sad. Okay, so okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's one of those turns where I kind of want to play all of my cards, and I kind of don't want to play all of my cards, and I've got like 20 different plays, and I'm pretty sure one of them's right, and I have no idea which one of them's right, and it's all...
It's recommended you play at least 2 cards.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play 2 cards. I just don't actually know which, and I'm going to be honest with you, that Reinforced Alamancer is annoying me, so let's go after... him. Let's go Glowhive Siren there. I gain 5 health, and because I gain 5 health, he gains 5 attack. Or is that the right place to put him? Do I want to put him somewhere else instead? No, I'm gonna pop him over here instead because yeah, he's a bigger threat because he's actually got more. Yeah, okay, he's doing more. No, he's not. He's got more health. Let's just pop him here. Let's see what I can do.
So my recycling profits are 4-8, and the other one's a 4-7.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just pop. Let's pop him there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm going to go for a free spell then.
A free spell?
Yeah, because this creature.
Yeah, so he gets +3 attack and mobility 1. Oh, you've got some good cards in here, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Wait, he's got mobility 1.
Only for this turn, so we don't need to know it.
Okay.
And then for my actual spell, I'm going to give this +5 attack and deal 3 damage to a creature, which will be the creature in front of it.
Yeah, that's the only possible option. Okay, that's fair enough.
Did I just give it too many points? Oh no, +5 and it was 2. No, it's 9. It's 4 before. It's now 9.
I don't like that because that means I'm going to die. Right, okay. But at least it's not dead yet. Right, so I'm going to go Soul Reap. So... deal 5 damage to a creature. There's too many creatures I want to deal damage to, quite frankly. Okay. So I'm going to deal the damage at the end. So I'm going to gain 5 life. And then you lose 5 life. Because I've got a beast in play. So I've got a beast in play. So I've...
sorry, which creature did you target?
I'm still deciding. I'm doing the others while I'm doing the rest while I think about it. So you lose 5. And then I gain another 5. And I'm going to drop the damage. Oh wait, there's not as much. Sorry, I'm going to drop the damage on Reinforced Alamancer. Sorry, I'm massively overthinking this. And then because I gained 10 health, I gained 10 attack on this dude. So he goes up to 15. And then I think we combat.
Yes.
So I take 4, 5, 9.
These 2 are defenders, right? They don't hit you.
Oh, that's a good point. So I take 4 from the mage. And then these 2 trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not loving it, but that could have gone a heck of a lot worse. Oh, and because... Wait.
No, you did did damage to me.
Yeah, I did a bunch of damage. Cool. Okay, right. Okay. I cannot keep a board position with this deck. Every single game I play is exactly like this, where I've just never got anything on board.
Do you have any of the gross green dinosaurs or anything?
Nah, none of those big ones. Like, you've basically seen my good creatures, so I don't know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. Right. Oh, there's so much I want to do this turn.
You get to do at least 2 things.
Yes. And I've got the... I think this is going to end up going very badly. This turn is not going to be a good turn. But I need to do something.
We can only hope.
Yeah, so... I can do that after, can't I? That's not good enough, but it will be next turn. Okay, let's play Sigmund Fraud there, which I think might be a mistake, but hey-ho. See, the issue I've got here is that...
Sigmund Fraud? Oh, okay.
I want Forge Seal. Now, I don't really want to get my level 2 ability here, but the next version of this gives my level 3 ability, which gives me Army of the Damned, lets me play 2 zombie brutes for free. So I want that. It's 2 extra zombie brutes later on in the game. But I don't have a spirit in place, so I'm not gaining the free health, and I don't really want the skill.
I'm going to shoot Sigmund Fraud with the 5 from deploy and 2 from my wizard.
Yeah, so that went really well. But then I also kind of want bot animate as well, so it's all going a little bit awkward. Okay, so he's got 5. Okay. Yeah, this is really bad. This whole turn is just, it's not working for me. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not working for me. So, what I am going to do is, the only thing I actually really can do, I'm going to play a bot animate, and I gain 2 health, and
My only level 1 is the stout specimen.
yeah. And,
Turn my 111 into a wisp?
I think I'm going to have to, yes. So that goes into a wisp. It's not what I wanted to do, but this was a very, very bad turn. So I'm going to do what I can and hope it doesn't go too badly.
Ooh, okay. I'll play a phoenix egg. Well, I say egg, I call it an egg. It's the middle stage. At the end of the cycle, it becomes the phoenix, which went into the upgrade pile.
Which will be the end of this turn.
And then in combat, you take 9.
I take 9, going down to 59. And
trigger my stout specimen and shoot you for 5.
Yep.
And then we
yeah.
go to end of cycle and I resolve the ever friendly phoenix.
Yes. I don't like that, dude.
I'm pretty excited, honestly.
Technically, that Lasher should have been
Oh,
back. I don't know
yeah,
if it,
you'd gain 5 life. Some of my chat just noticed that as well. Thank you, Bingo Bango. The Lasher was in defense.
Oh, cheating. Naughty.
Now he's in the aggressive bit.
Thank you very much for reminding us of that.
Okay. I have the Forge.
So Cersei's Call is one of my favourite cards. It didn't come out in cycle 1 or 2. I think 5 of the cards in your deck don't come out per cycle. So I really wanted Cersei's Call. I didn't get Cersei's Call, but I kind of want to play the Glowhive Siren Soul Reap combination, so I think I'm just going to have to.
Cycling Prophet recycles the Wisp and becomes a 9 or 13.
Yeah, see, these creatures I just can't deal with. It really is bad. I needed Cersei's Call earlier in the game. I didn't get it, so I'm just going to have to do what I can here. Okay, so... I'm taking too much damage here. So I'm going to play a Glowhive Siren down here. And gain 6 health. And then because I gain 6 health, I gain 6 attack.
Cool.
See, the thing is, I'm going to buff this one up, and it's actually going to end up being a 20 attack creature, and I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to have to use it to...
Play a spell, or do you have to play a spell then activate?
Very awkward.
You can activate first.
So I'm going to shoot the thing you just played for 4.
Yep.
And then I'm going to replace that pretty solid thing I've been playing.
Okay, last game was awesome and I loved it. This game is sucking hard. This game is not working. It's little things like I've not used Cersei's Call and Summoning Summit that get my free minions out, and that's been a big problem. Now, I can get my zombie brutes out, but without Sigmund Fraud, they don't have aggressive, so all they can really do... I suppose I could use them to block. And that's what I really want to do. What I want to do is play Sigmund Fraud when I don't have the Forge, play 2 zombie brute minions, and then immediately buff them up and put them to the front and deal cheeky damage. But with my opponent having a full board here, I'm not going to be doing cheeky damage because there's no holes for me to shoot through, so I'm basically going to have to use this to get 2 zombie brutes just to block, which I'm not happy with. Okay, that's not quite going to take me out, but it's going to come very close.
I want to shoot you for 7, but I can't.
I'm extremely happy about this. Right, okay, last card of the cycle. So, it's going to be my old friend Soul Reap. So, I'm going to deal 7 damage to a creature. What's that doing? That's doing 7. Recycling profit. Has that got 9?
Yeah, so going from right to left, it's 7, a defensive, 9, 15, and 5.
Okay, so let me try and get the maths on this. If I deal 7 to recycling profit, he's got 6 left, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Right, so I'll deal 7 to recycling profit, and then I'm going to gain 7 health, and then I'm going to deal 7 damage to you, putting you on 34. And because I've got a beast in play, I gain 7 and got to 79. I am then going to use Army of the Damned to play 2 zombie brutes. 1 here to kill this thing. Is Fleet Lasher on 5?
It's a 5-3 on the left and a 7-6 on the right.
And 1 here to kill that thing.
So your Glowhive should have gained plus 14 attack.
So I'm now on 20 attack, which is horribly depressing because it's just going to trade. But it's going to trade with something that was terrifying to me. So, and I know it's going to reanimate and all of that rubbish, but I had to get rid of it, so. Had to be done. Okay, so starting from here, these 2 trade. These 2 trade. These 2 trade. And then I take 5. And then in cycle 4, I don't have anything left that can trade, and I lose. That's how this deck works. I said, then we get to...
You win if you have a higher low total than me, don't you?
Yeah, but you'll see what happens in cycle 4 with this deck. You have giant creatures I can't deal with, and there's a swing nobody saw coming except for me, and I lose. It's exactly what happened in game 1 and my game against Lucas, and very almost my game against Alex.
You seem to be in a really reasonable position, but you're like damning yourself. It's, I don't know.
All right, go watch my round 1 game, see how far ahead I was all game, and then notice that I still lost.
Just to confirm the rules, by the way, with our assistant here, the replacing wasn't destroying, right, on the wizard? I was correct in that?
That is correct. It isn't destroying.
Cool. Right.
Okay, so I am up. Now, if I deal damage to Everflame Phoenix, then it doesn't reanimate, right?
Correct, yeah. The Phoenix is very, very easily... It's relatively easy to deal with, it would seem.
Yeah, so I need to try and kill him with fire. Oh, see, everything's just gone wrong this game. It's my own fault, incidentally. I blame nobody but myself.
I don't understand why you're saying everything's gone wrong when you're on such a high life total and
Just-
the game cares about that as well.
Just, you'll see in a minute. You'll see in a minute. This is all going to make sense.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to play Sigmund Fraud. Like, and I know I sound defeatist, but go back and watch my round 1 game. The problem is, you know, he's playing creatures, and I know I'm ahead by like 30 life, but when you get to cycle 4, you've got like 15 damage creatures coming out pretty routinely. So all I need to take is like 3 hits from his creatures that I can't do anything against, and then all of a sudden I end up losing, and that's a huge problem for me. It's a weakness of this deck. And I think it's a weakness of my playstyle, I'll be honest with you. I always say, try and don't blame luck when you lose in a card game. Look at what could have gone wrong. And I'm already paying for my own playstyle. You'll notice I played Sigmund Fraud and I got a bunch of level 1 creatures. The way I tend to play Solforge, and I know it's wrong, is I tend to play my level 1, my level 2, my level 3 in the first 3 cycles, and then your level 3s go away when you play them. So I get to cycle 4 and I've got a bunch of level 1 cards that are garbage.
Level 3, Reinforced Alamancer.
Oh no.
I'm going to tap him now to shoot your Sigmund Fraud as well. For 3 this time.
So, you know, he gets a whole bunch of creatures that I can't deal with, and I've only got level 1 creatures at the same time. And this is a problem, and I know it's a problem with my play style, and I know I keep losing because of it, and yet I can't change it. Sorry, I was just going into more detail for my stream about why I'm going to probably lose in Cycle 4. Oh, sorry, it's on me, isn't it? I get to play 1 more card.
Yeah. When you stop being so pessimistic, it's your turn.
Oh, so he's got 7-10. Oh, I need to kill the Phoenix, don't I? We literally had a whole conversation about how I need to kill the Phoenix. So, I'm going to play an Arrogant Fiend with a hope of honestly killing the Phoenix. That's kind of the plan. Right, and then that's all of our cards. So... No, it's not. I need to remember who's got the Forge. Not me. No, me!
You have got the Forge, so I now have a second drop.
They literally could not make it any more obvious on the board.
Have you, so at the moment your thing does 7 damage to my Phoenix.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, you mean kill it like next turn, you mean?
What do you mean?
Because the Phoenix egg, just to clarify, is 0-12.
Yeah, I know. but we got another turn left of this cycle, so if I hit it for 7 twice, it'll die. I don't actually think it's going to be there for 2 turns, alright? I'm not stupid, but I can hope. A man can hope.
I'm going to replace my Fleet Lasher with a Elementalist.
Cool.
And if I do that, I get to play a level 1 spell for free.
Yes.
You can use Disintegrate to kill the Ford.
This dude should be at the back.
Sorry, my apologies.
All good.
Cool. Let's go to combat.
So just this takes 7. That's it. That's the entire combat.
And then we'll trigger my Specimen.
Yeah, because I see this is the thing.
No. I'll shoot the Fiend.
I was on 74. Man, that Specimen sucks so hard. Never mind.
You're still on 74. I've hardly scratched you, so you're still looking pretty.
Don't just look. I will apologize profusely if we get to the end of the game and I've still got loads of life and nothing bad has happened. I will apologize for being a pessimistic idiot. However, I don't think that's going to happen.
We're still in cycle 3, aren't we?
Yes, we're still in cycle 3, so we've not hit the end of the cycle yet.
So I have the Forge.
You have the Forge.
Here's my aggressive 6/6.
I don't like it. I know you don't care, but I don't. Right. So, I need to deal 12 to that Phoenix, or else bad things is going to happen.
It's currently 5, actually.
I need to deal 5 to that Phoenix, or else bad stuff is going to happen. Okay. How much damage can I afford to take is the question. Man, you do not play minions in your deck.
I put a gizmo into play and then I killed it.
I know. Right, so... silly mage. Silly mage! So I need to think very carefully about exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So okay, right, that's how we do it. So, first we play group meal, and I play a zombie brute. I suppose here. And then I get to upgrade a card in my discard pile for each zombie I have in play, which is only one, admittedly. But this time I've actually got targets, so I did it, Lucas. I did it.
I'm very proud.
I'm proud of me too. So
Upgrading it means you get to grab the upgrades from the upgrade pile and put it into the discard pile, is that right?
yeah, well, I just drag it from the discard into the
Does
banish,
it
and
replace or just go in there in addition to?
no, it replaces. So I basically drag it from the discard into the banish, and then it goes over it. Oh, there's two I really want to do, but I think one is the right call. How do I? Oh, wait a second. I need to see the upgraded.
Just checking on my dogs again, but while you're thinking.
Yeah, please do, please do. What I need to do, I need to check. I took pictures of my deck so that I can see how they upgrade. Okay, so I am going to upgrade. Oh no, not that. I'm going to upgrade bot animate. And the reason is what I keep coming back to. It's going to be cycle 4, and I don't have good creature removal. But the level 3 version of bot animate gains me 2 health. But more importantly, I get to replace any enemy creature with a wisp minion, which is it's the worst creature in the game as it stands at the moment. It's just a boring 2/2. Gizmo's got 2/2, but it's got an ability. Mindless Zombie's got 3/3. Wisp is literally the worst. So the point is, I can use this to kind of take something out. So that's what I've kind of done. Now, I think what I'm going to do next is play Tormenting Summoner, and that's a defender.
I am back. Did you choose what top grade?
I did. I went for bot animate. It's enemy discard. So essentially, that's a defender, so I can, just defend. I'm not going to deal any real damage, but I can defend.
Is it not minion? Oh, it's just carb. That's pretty good.
And then that will allow me to play a mindless zombie. So
first drops is now my second.
it's essentially 2 cards for 1. All it's really doing is defending, but it's 2 cards for 1, and it's not going to do much. But I know.
Give my Alamance plus 10 attack because it's a mage and we do 5 to your zombie. I'm going to hold priority and tap it to shoot the zombie. And this is the last part of the cycle, so I might just debuff the zombie's power while I'm at it for a laugh.
Okay, but you beat the zombie is the point here. Yeah. So I'm gonna have.
If that zombie's ever been as beaten as it has right there.
That's all right. Oh, that's not gonna do it. I've beefed it. I beefed it. Had to do it in that order, but it's not worked. So I've got to do 5 to the Everflame, or it's coming back. So
Indeed, it is. That is. Yes.
but I've also got to stop the reinforced Alamancer for pretty obvious reasons.
It's only 17. You can take it on the chin for one turn. I believe in you.
We're good. Have I gained health this turn? I haven't. Wait, have I? No, because I played, what did I play? No, I played the thing that got the zombie and upgraded, so no, I haven't gained health this turn. Oh, that's annoying, because otherwise I could take out your reinforced Alamancer, but I can't. So, I'm going to take 4 from that, 1 from that, 6 from that. So I'm going to take 16. So
You don't take 1 from the start specimen because it's defender, but you will take 5 from its trigger.
Yeah, so I'm going to take 11. I'm going to take 15 as it stands at the moment if I don't take from the Alamancer. This is what I mean about the end game. I blame
16,
you.
Actually.
16?
No, 15. My math is terrible. Apologies.
Doesn't matter. So, what do? I can't play that because it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I gained health, I could take it, but I can't. Right, stop saying stuff that is irrelevant. So, I'm going to play a Tormenting Summoner somewhere. I'm not saying I'm putting it there. I'm just putting it on the board for the second, so it does the thing. It's only dealing 1 damage. It's taking 10, so I can at least have it survive. So, let's put it here, so I can at least survive a hit and leave it here to block that. And because I played a spell this turn, I get to play a mindless zombie minion, which doesn't actually deal 6. A brute does. I thought I could do it with a brute, but I'm not getting a brute. I'm stupid. So I'm going to have to play the zombie not there. That's stupid. Here, to block the massive thing. I was really hoping I was going to take out the Phoenix, but I'm not. This is going to suck.
Tormenting Summoner is very good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good enough. And if your deck doesn't really play minions. If it did, it's so much better.
See, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought it just killed a creature. It kills minions specifically.
Oh, believe me.
I thought it was entering the battlefield, making your body, killing a thing, and I was like, this is insane. But
no. Okay. So over to combat. I've used my thing, haven't I? Yeah. So over here. So I take 6. You take 1. I die. You take 3. Nothing happens. I take 4. And because you took no damage, I take 5.
No. I'm going to shoot the creature.
How?
Because the stout specimen can shoot anything.
Oh, my apologies. I keep forgetting it can do that. Okay. I'm not going to take 5.
I mean, this might lose me the game at this rate, because it looks like I can't do any damage to you, but I also like clearing boards up, I guess.
You've literally got a board full of creatures.
But your life total's 70. You're 20 above starting.
Yeah, but what...
You seem to be like, I don't know, you're very preemptively saying you've lost when the game cares about your life total being high. So
these 2 creatures together are going to hit 32 a turn.
But then you get to play stuff. And
these 2 creatures a turn are doing 32!
You can interact with them. It's an interesting strategy to claim that. Anyway, moving on.
Look, you didn't watch my round 1 game, okay? Go back and watch it and then see why I've got no faith.
I had no agency in my first game, this game. I literally just saw my opponent play dinosaurs and died. So I can relate, but at the same time, that was last round, not this one, right?
Yes, so...
Big bird now.
Oh yeah, big bird.
Oh, I just clicked reset by accident. Fucking hell.
What's that do? What does reset do? Have we...
Yeah, it does have the aggressive keywords, so it gets to come in the front slot, which is good.
But wait, what did reset do? Does it matter?
Anyway, you have the forge, my friend.
I do. I'm just trying to figure out. Did reset do anything?
It moved my egg into the bin. I think it just resets things that have already been in my banished pile.
Okay.
So it moved the egg off the board into the banished pile because the egg has been in the banished pile before.
Okay, I believe you. So,
I'm just assuming, but nothing else seemed to move. Does your side look normal?
Yeah. So the thing is,
resetting my banished pile in specific, in particular.
I can't really play a creature because he's got.
Yeah,
he can deal 6 to any creature with Reinforced Allomancer. So I can't play a creature or he's just going to bump it. Oh, and because I've got the Forge, he can do that regardless. So I have to take it out, but I've got nothing that can actually take it out. I can play 2 Wisps. I can take out a level 1 or 2 creature. I could play 2 Wisps and try and bait him into taking them out and then try and play Arrogant Fiend after. But I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn, and it sucks. Okay. None of this is good. This isn't good enough. I can play Dreadbolt, but I really want to take out the level 3s. I could play Dreadbolt on Stout Specimen, and then play a couple of Wisps and block the 2 biggest ones and only take like 10 damage. It's not good. Oh, actually, I can't even do that. Because the problem is, he can bump anything with Reinforced Allomancer. So I need him to use Reinforced Allomancer so I can get an Arrogant Fiend down. And this is a big problem. Okay, no, that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay, I'm going to Summoning Council. And I'm going to play up to 2 Wisp minions. Yes, regular, ordinary, everyday, run-of-the-mill Wisps. I'm not liking this, frankly, but I didn't see it in my first 2 cycles, so I couldn't play it. So now I've got the level 1 rubbish version. But we hope
he... any consolation, I have 4 level 1s in hand right now, so we're good.
Now, we're hoping at this stage...
Yeah, this turnabout's insane now. Absolutely insane. I'm using my second pip, though, I think.
So I'm hoping what he does is activates this and takes out a Wisp. So then what I can do is use Soul Rip to play a 9-cost...
my Ice Crusher with a bigger version.
So I'm hoping I can play kind of like a 9-cost minion, like a 9 minion to take out something like this. Or just... I should take out this.
But with no breakthrough.
So yeah, that's kind of the plan. If I can beef these 2 up, then I can actually kill this. But I'm pretty sure he's going to use his ability at some point. Oh, sorry, it's on me, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, over to you, my friend.
Oh, I don't like any of this. Okay. Okay, sorry, there's too many things I want to do and none of them are good options.
It's cool, it's no worries.
Right, I think I'm going to have to play Dreadbolt and take out your Stout Specimen. I don't really want to, but that's dealt way too much damage to me already. And then, I'm not done, I am going to use my Forgeborn skill. I'm going to play a Mindless Zombie... here, and then all of my minions get +6. So he goes up to 9, he goes up to 8, and he goes up to 8.
Trying to make your Wisps fight each other.
No! I mean, yes, because you're allowed to, but oh, that is harsh. Wisps are level 1, aren't they?
I was just telling my chat how the card was terrible if you've got, like, draw a lot of 2s. And you draw on 1s like I did, so we got to play cards that interacted, which was nice. Shall we go to combat and damage?
Yeah, so these 2 trade.
Actually, no, yeah, that's fine, they trade.
And then I take 36. And then we're tied.
Oh, look at that.
See,
how the tables have turned.
But this is my point. You don't believe me. I've played this deck enough times.
Oh, I punted that a little bit. My mage that I was going to activate, I did it earlier, but it's too late now. I could have shot your zombie. I'm a dum-dum.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not tracking your abilities.
That's fine, that's fine. I got too excited about my turnabout and jumped ahead.
Oh, I don't think there's much I can do here. This is not... Oh, hello. Wait. Okay. I've drawn a useful card.
want to play Stout Specimen level 3. His a 123, and his second ability now does 23 damage to target creature or player.
Yeah, which there's nothing I can really do about that. Yeah.
Isn't that an exciting card though?
But this is what I mean. This is why I didn't get excited. It's not working. So I'm going to no. I don't have the Forge. You're going to play a card.
I've just done it. I played Stout Specimen.
I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Om Nom Nom to give a creature -8/-8. It's going to be your Reinforced Alamancer. He dies. And I get a minion. I get a Zombie Brute minion. And I'm going to play him here.
So when the mage dies, I get +10 to a creature.
Yep.
So I give it... Yeah, where am I going to put +10?
The Phoenix. You put it on the Phoenix. Or maybe the Stout Specimen. Just definitely not the Environmentalist. Now, what I'm hoping is I haven't drawn my my thing that can turn something into a wisp.
Actually, I'm really not sure where to put 10 power, because the Phoenix... No, I'll put it on the Phoenix, because we're in cycle 4 and it can't come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Phoenix gets that. Over to my second pip.
So I need to deal some damage here or I'm taking 23 and the game is basically over because I don't deal that much damage. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. What I can do... See, I don't have the Forge, so I can't deal damage this turn. I need Sigmund Fraud to deal damage, but I don't have Sigmund Fraud. I've got nothing that can deal direct damage and nothing that can move to the front to deal damage. All I can do is block, he takes no damage, and I take 23 damage, at which point the game is effectively over because I've got no way to basically reverse that. I can block these two, that's easy. I can get the creatures out on the board, that's easy, but I need something of aggression, which I don't have. The only thing I've really got of aggression is Sigmund Fraud, but that's not coming out. I need to turn this into a Wisp, and I upgraded that card specifically, but I can't do it, so that's irrelevant. So I can play Grove Mother, and then...
I'm allowed to look through discard piles and banish piles, right? That's known information?
Yes.
But as it stands at the moment, that's the thing that's going to get me. And it's partly because I didn't upgrade my cards earlier. It's partly a little bit of bad luck here and there with kind of, not seeing, things like not having Cersei's cool earlier.
Yeah, I have the Forge, so the zombie should be in the back line, right?
So, I need to put something forward, or I need aggression. There's nothing I've got.
I'm trying to figure out whether you've played the level 3 one, the one that does damage and gains you life. Yes, Soul Reap.
I played it last turn. I played it last cycle. So... what I need, there is one card that saves me here. The card that saves me is a level 3 bot anime. I've not seen it yet. That would be perfect card here. And it's kind of like in game 1. In round 1, my opponent always had the perfect answer. My perfect answer here is bot animate. Bot animate turns this into a wisp, and I'm in a great position. But unfortunately, I'm not...
Okay, play Gizmo and activate him.
Here. So... there's nothing I can really...
Play Drix and activate him to make a Gizmos. My apologies.
Yeah, so I'm not really... Cool. I'm not really sure what I can do. I can do a bunch of stuff. I can play Forge Seal, but I don't gain the life because I don't have a spirit in play. I can play Grove Mother and try and replace it to get a couple of wisps. I can play Arrogant Ravenger, but I haven't gained any health this turn, so it's just... to be fair, it'll deal 9, but it's not actually enough. So I'm going to take 2 from Drix. I need to block these 2. That's not a problem. The problem is I'm taking 23 from Stout Specimen. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm just trying to find a way around the dealing 23. I've got cards that can do it. I've got cards that can deal with it. I don't think I've got them in my hand. Which is a huge problem. And this is what I mean. I'm going to lose in cycle 4. You don't believe me?
What I was looking through just then was like, if I make 2 bodies, it stops you having an aggressive creature hit me. But that doesn't matter if you Soul Reap, because Soul Reap would ping me as well. So that would be like a... So that's why I was checking for the Soul Reap, so that the 2 bodies made sense.
Nah.
Otherwise I had a more aggressive line, but it's more aggressive in theory if I don't get damage, because Stout Specimen's my most aggressive card in some weird way.
I'll tell you later, but you're looking for the wrong card. There's a better card I'm looking for right now. Well, it's not a better card, but it's a better answer. But I don't have it, so it's a moot point. I don't have the card I'm looking for.
The thing is, like, I can't play around cards I don't know you have, right?
Oh, you've seen it. You've seen it.
I've seen it.
You've seen it.
Well, we'll talk about that after the game then.
Oh, I'm just going to take so much damage this turn, and I don't think there's anything I can really do about it. Right, I'm just going to have to play an Arrogant Ravager in here to block you, which I don't really want to do. I haven't gained health this turn, so I don't get the extra boost. So, starting from this side, you get bumped and I take 2. I take 2 from that. I get bumped and you take 9. I take 4. And then I take 23.
Yes.
Oh, look. Now it's a completely different game. There was a couple...
Yeah, but, like, if we're completely realistic about it, it's not because of, like... It's the stout specimen that just chunked you for 23, right?
There's always something. Every deck's got something that chunks me. But no, there's a couple of cards I didn't...
You should try doing the chunking. It's quite fun. You should give it a go.
There are a couple of cards I needed earlier in the game that I didn't see in the first 2 cycles. They're 2 of my best cards, and it's basically minion flood. I didn't get to flood minions like I wanted to. So it was things like I wanted to bait your skill that kept pinging me with your mages. I could have tried to bait that with some minions, but I didn't have the card. Oh, there we go. Too late now! I drew the card I wanted.
You have the Forge.
I know, but I needed it last turn. Okay. Oh, we can. Okay. Okay. Right. It's Boss Animate that I was looking for. You saw me upgrade it earlier in the game. That's the difference. Obviously onto your Stout Specimen. Turns it into a Wisp. And I gain 2 health. And that was what I was looking... That's what I wanted last turn. And then I could have stopped the 23 chunk and maybe win the game. But I didn't have it.
Right, I see.
Hey-ho. This is how we lose. Yeah, and Cersei's cool. I needed Cersei's cool there. This is one of my favourite cards. Level 1, you play a mindless zombie for each spell played. Level 2, you play a zombie brute for each spell played. And level 3, you play a zombie brute for each spell played. And it's free. So in cycle 3 or 4, you literally get 2 zombie brutes for free. In addition to the zombie brutes you get from here. That's the difference. But it's too late. So I've already used that skill, haven't I? So yeah, it's completely irrelevant, unfortunately. There's nothing I can really do. I am going to get Group Meal next turn, which lets me get a Zombie Brute. And as well as getting a Zombie Brute, I'm going to be able to play a card that destroys Everflame Phoenix. But this is the last turn of the game, and I'm not doing enough damage. I'm probably going to... Yeah, I might even...
I'm going to play Uranti Elementalist. Oh wait, I don't have the Forge, so I'm actually being not very aggressive here.
I'm so... Right, so you're playing that over the Wisp. Wait, how did you play the... I'm confused. How you just play 2 cards? Oh, because you used Drix to get the Gizmo, and then... Yeah, okay, cool. I got you.
And then I'm gonna hold priority. And I'm gonna actually, I've got another play. Can I play a free spell now? If I've got a free spell, or do I have to wait for my next pip?
No, you're good.
You have to. You can do it. You have to do it immediately with the Ronti Elementalist.
Okay, so the Ranti deploys. I'm gonna cast Everflame, but I'm gonna put it on the Drix. Is this the last turn of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, turn 3, cycle 4. So this is your last card.
That was my yes. I'm passing to you to play your last card, then I'll get one more card after this because you have the fortune.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. That is correct.
Frederick currently has mobility 2 as well for full transparency.
Yeah. That's fine. So it's that 23 ping last turn that lost me the game. I'm going to be 0-2.
Finish your cards do, I guess.
Yeah, both of these games could have gone the other way. I blame nobody but myself. So, my last card of the game. I don't think it's going to be good enough. We can at least have a go, though. Yeah, so I'm going to still take some... I'm not going to lose... I don't think I'm going to lose in game, but that doesn't really mean anything. Right, group meal. I'm going to play a zombie brute minion. And I'm going to play him here. Then I'm going to upgrade 2 cards in my discard pile. And then I get to play a card for free.
Seems pretty good.
In my discard pile, I should say. Lucas, cards I upgrade go straight into my discard pile, so then I can play them immediately, right?
Yes, specifically, group meal, you have to target one of the cards you upgraded, I believe.
No.
It doesn't say that.
No.
Then you may play a card in your... Oh, yep, any card. So yes, they'll immediately go back in there, and then you can select which card to play.
So I can block everything this turn and not take any damage, but I can't...
Come down to life total there.
Right, I know I'm down 23 life, so it's not going to make a difference. I am fully aware of this, all right? However, let's just pretend for a second that I hadn't taken that 23 ping, all right? Just as an academic exercise. So I'm going to upgrade Forge Seal. And I'm going to upgrade Summoning Council. And I'm then going to... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't actually do it. Never mind. I need a spirit in play. I was going to try and block all your creatures and gain 5 health, so I lost by fewer than 23. But I don't have a spirit in place, so I'm not gaining the 5 health. So that's irrelevant. So I might as well go Summoning Council, which lets me play 2 Oakfather minions. And... yeah.
Obviously put them where you want them.
Yeah, yes, of course, of course. I think those 2? Yeah. Okay, cool. And take us home.
Question for our judge friend.
Yes, sir.
Can you mobility into a lane to replace a minion?
You cannot. It has to be an empty lane.
Sadness. What I should have done to actually kill you was give the Ushanti Elementalist a mobility 1, because then I could have had space to move the Phoenix into an empty lane.
Nice.
Either way.
Oh no, believe me, I've been watching that Everflame Phoenix with the mobility too. I've been keeping track of that, because at the moment it's stuck, and the plan was to try and keep it stuck.
I mean, I wouldn't have described it as stuck. I would have described it as soaring high and smashing your face in. But I mean, it's all semantics at the end of the day.
It's only hit once, but that one, it hit, and there's something else. One of your mages hit at the same, it did like 32 damage. It was literally those 2 creatures and your 23 ping. That was enough. And other than that, it's been quite bitty damage, but...
So I'm going to activate my knockback.
Yep. Yeah, shocking. I was kind of hoping you'd forget to use it.
And then I'll deploy...
So you go up to a 6-14. Why has it got 10?
No,
Oh,
10,
because you replaced a gizmo. Yeah.
Gizmo and Drix, yeah. Okay, and then we
Why
got
is it-
damage.
sorry, why has it gone up?
Die.
Uh,
So it gets +2/+2 from the gizmo. Then it
Yeah.
gets +2/+2 from the static effect of Drix for replacing a minion.
oh,
And
yes.
+8, 0/+8 for being in the right-hand lane.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'd missed Drix. Okay.
Cool. He's a gizmo lord.
Uh,
enabler.
and then we go to a really unexciting combat where this goes down and you take 6. This goes down and you take 6. This goes down, you take nothing. This goes down, you take nothing. And I lose
the
the...
other open father live.
Pardon?
I only do 4 to it.
No, it had... Oh, sorry. Wait, put it back. I'll get one. We'll get a fresh one. Oh, I just assumed it died. It's irrelevant now, honestly.
The Oak Fathers banished themselves in the pile.
Either way, that oak father does live. You live with him. You have a minion in play at the end of the game.
I mean, that does nothing and I still lose by 25 life. So, I mean, look, if nothing else, I told you how this game was going to go. And I think I held up my end of the bargain.
Yes, you most certainly hedged your bets that if you lost, you could say, I knew I was going to lose. No one can take that away from you.
I've been telling you, I told you since cycle 1 I was losing in cycle 4.
I mean, I noticed. I've never had an opponent tell me how they were losing so much.
It's what this deck does. It's all this deck does. I have 3 cycles of immense fun where I can't keep a board state, but my life total seems amazing. And then I have 1 cycle where my terribly thin house of cards comes crashing down on me. It's the experience of this deck. You think I'd change it? I'm not going to.
Well, good game.
Good game, sir. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that, except for the cycle 4. Thank you very much. Well done. And good luck for your last game. I'm going to go and end my stream, and I shall see you in the future.
Yes, I need to get back to preview season and making videos. Thank you, everybody, though. That was fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, I really hope, my big hope here is that I don't come across like too much of an idiot when I'm playing. But this is what this deck does. Here's the thing. I'm 0-2 in this tournament. So I'm not gonna win any prizes. The prizes are all for top 4. Going 1-2 guarantees that I finish in the bottom 4. Going 0-3 guarantees I finish last. So I've got 1 more game to go. But here's the thing: I've done 2 games here, and I lost both games. But in both games, I think I played pretty well. And both games I could have won. Game 1, I'm still salty about. Game 2, I lost, admittedly. But you know, I was pretty close in the end. And I know it doesn't look close. I lost by 25. Remember, there was like 23 ping. There were 3 big pings that I couldn't avoid. And this is what this deck does. What I believe is that there is a good deck here. And maybe it's... I need to change out one of the half decks. Maybe it's I'm searching for 2 similar half decks. And I'm not going to go forward with either of these 2. Because you get 2 half decks and mash them together and that's your deck. But I think I'm close here. And I know I'm 0-2, alright? But this isn't an 0-2 I got smashed. This is an 0-2, 2 losses on the final turn of the game that could have gone either way. Right, shout out to Solforge for letting me do this. It was awesome. Shout out to Pleasant Kenobi for being a very pleasant opponent. That was fun. I hope I wasn't too annoying, constantly saying I was going to lose in Cycle 4. But I knew what was going to happen. You think I'd change my deck. Shout out to Lucas and Alex for being awesome people as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Seriously, I know this is a sponsored video. I understand that this is a sponsored video. And therefore, I'm not completely unbiased. Play Solforge when it comes out. It is great, and I genuinely love it. I turned down a lot of sponsorship opportunities, a lot of paid content. I did not turn this down because I love this game. So yeah, look after yourselves.